Dr. Seuss redfish bluefish nonsense. They're telling you to take one scoop.
The gorilla looks.
It's like Viagra. Here we go, man. One scoop.
The gorilla looks.
It's like Viagra.
Let's start with the facts.
Take one scoop. Get over here.
The gorilla looks in the garage gym, man.
One scoop. Over here.
The gorilla look in the garage gym. Let's start with the facts.
What up? What up? It's Garage Jim, homie. And today, man, hey, today I'm reviewing, who is this by? Gentech, Gentech, I don't know, homie. Gentech Pharma Labs, HEMO Shock pre-workout. Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out all the dang time for you, man. So click shocking content. So click subscribe and let's get into this, man. God bless all of you homies. I hope you're feeling amazing. I hope you're in HEMO shock, man. Living from the heart. Staying out of the noisy head, man. This is where God wants us to be, man. Deep down within here, following this right here. You can't go wrong if you follow this. You know, a lot of people think the biggest gift that I have is sobriety. But really, the biggest gift I have is a relationship with God. Without that, homie, there is no sobriety. Without that, homie, there is no bodybuilding. Because I don't have discipline. Without that, homie, there is no relationship with my family. There is no helping other people. There is no Garage Gym Homie YouTube channel. On my own, homie, me leading me, I did that most of my life. I'm nothing, man. I'm nothing. So, hey, man, I'm just trying to get you fired up for a spiritual life, man, so you can practice some restriction, get close to God, help people, and get far away from self. And the self I'm talking about is this right here, to get close to the true self. All right, man, let's get into it. Got to give you some encouraging words, man. Get you fired up for the review, homeboy. All right, man, let's get into this, man. So look, the fine folks at this company, I'm not even going to try and say it again, reached out to me. God bless them. And they shot this over. I got two flavors here. I got cherry limeade, and I got the raspberry sour patch, man. Very cool tubs. Looks kind of like a basement formula, but at the same time, it's kind of a sick label. You kind of got to see it in person. It's cool, man. It's a nice little tub. This is the kind of pre where you just look at it and you're like, this has that old school kind of vibe to it, you know, like the back in the day. And I guess this HEMO Shock was a kind of a legendary it was a popular DMAA pre-workout back in the day, I think. And so the homies have brought it back, man. They've done a rebranding, and we're here to talk about it, man. Is this the Snickle Fritz? I don't know. I'm just here to give you the review. By the time you see this, I have not had any communication. I'm going to see if, you know, one of my affiliates wants to pick it up so you can grab it. If not, either way, I'll link below where to get it. With or without a discount code. I don't know, man. A lot of you, GGA, everything's about the discount code, all that. I'm telling you, man, I'm just reviewing this hitter right here. I don't have a clue if this is going to be offered to you or anything like that at any discounted price. And look, man, let's talk about the facts, homie. So supplement facts. Now, they're claiming facts, but they're talking feelings, homie. I think the fine folks at Gentech Labs didn't get the message that this isn't Fox News, CNN, MSNBC, or wherever the heck you're watching at home, homie. I think we call this the Joe B blend, homie. We call this the Whoopi Goldberg blend, man. The Ellen DeGeneres blend, man. No, because they are not giving us a fully disclosed label. This is what you call a prop blend. And I'm going to talk about my gripes with it. Everything has pros and cons, man. So first of all, I just want to say, one scoop they're saying is 11 grams. This threw me off. And I was really, I've been sitting on this for a minute, hesitant to use it. Number one, I don't have a relationship with them like that. Number two, This threw me off. So it says 1 scoop is 11 grams. So I take the scooper out and I weigh it out. What's a level scoop on the scale? It's freaking 15 grams. Okay. So I'm already contacting the company like, dude, what the heck is this? Like, you guys are monkeying around here. What's going on here? And then I add up the active ingredients, it's like 7 freaking grams of ingredients, and it's an 11-gram scoop, but the actual scoop is 16 grams. The guy reassures me. He's like, look, he sends me a video chat. I feel more comfortable. He's like, look, man, I know the label's a little screwed up. He's like, just freaking take a level scoop. You'll be fine. So I ignored the label. I put aside all of my morals and values. I ignored the label, and I just freaking took a nice heaping scoop, man. 16 grams. It wasn't even that heaping. It was a nice rounded scoop. I took 16 grams, and I hoped for the best. I talked to the guy for a while, so I just said, I'll trust his word. I'll just go by the scoop on this one, which I rarely do. So let's talk about it. This is what they're claiming. Creatine, and this is all for jokes, man. Who the heck knows what's in here? Creatine dimulate, beta-alanine, agmatine sulfate, NCG, 2-amino-isoheptane, man. That's that DMHA. Is this that ICP, America's Most Wanted, English Walnut, UK trash DMHA? That Juglin's natural garbage? Or is this that higher than giraffe vagina, high on the PP tingle scale, Fauci lab leak theory, Wuhan hitter? Ha ha! We're going to find out here by the PP tingle scale. The only channel with the official PP tingle scale. You might see other channels talking about the PP tingles, but it ain't official, homie. Right here is where you got it. Caffeine anhydrous, synephrine, calcium citrate, dimagnesium malate, and disodium phosphate. It's a STIM Junkie prop one, and we don't really know what the heck's in here. So look, man, I took the scoop. I tried the raspberry sour patch, and they're saying you get 25 servings in a container. So far, I believe it. So look, man, I didn't know what the heck to expect, and I don't know one person who's used this. So I freaking bit the bullet for you homies, man, because I'm a solid homie, man. Would you do the same for me? I'm not talking to the homies on Reddit. You guys would ingest anything, but the rest of you, man. All right, man. So look, this thing right here was a freaking hitter, man. I freaking really like this thing. Is solid as heck. Definitely has the goods. I'll tell you that right now, homie. Definitely has the goods, and that's why I said I don't know if my affiliates are gonna, because I'm gonna tell one of them to pick it up for the review, hopefully, if they're wholesaling it. And so that way you can get it, because really solid. The raspberry sour patch, very, definitely a sour patch, definitely a sour flavor on the good side, man. Very, very enjoyable. And I mixed it in this big bottle, and I said, you know what? I was gonna almost add like Psycho Pharma Edge Pump to it, because there's like no pumps on the label. I was like, you know what? I just want to get the whole experience here, man. So look, I took the drink, I came down. I started feeling betas about freaking, dude, like 10 minutes after taking it. No, 5 minutes. No, I'm standing there in the freaking kitchen with Stephanie, and I'm like, I already feel the betas as I'm drinking it. The betas freaking kicked in the door quicker than the feds. I came down to the dance floor. Then I started feeling full-on betas 10 minutes after, like full-on, head, shoulder, knees, and toes beta. And you got to feel the betas to be an alpha. So I was like, man, these betas are kicking in quick. I hope I didn't overdo it, man. And there started to be, this was really good mix. I'm going to tell you before I talk about the goods. Sense of urgency was actually solid on it, but it was smooth at the same time. So it definitely rushes in with this awake, alert feeling. But obviously there's no LFO or anything, so there's nothing to be scared of with this. I highly recommend, if you get this, which I recommend, I say it's a freaking positive experience. I'm not saying you should get it, but if you do, it's a good pre. Like, definitely a freaking solid illicit STIM Junkie pre. It's not on the level of like, you know, like Dark Labs craziness, but it's freaking, it's good because it's not Dark Labs craziness, so it doesn't have as much negative side effects as a lot of those pre's, and you still get the illicit STIM Junkiness. Do I know what's in here, 2-amino? I don't know. There's something illicit in here that gave me a very good, dialed in, focused, freaking high with it, man. And nothing to be scared of at all at the 16 grams. I wouldn't take less than 16 grams. 16 grams felt perfect to me. So the energy rushes in with the beta, and you feel freaking strong on it, dude. Like, I just felt like pumping, like high endurance. Really, again, my heart rate was up from the training, and I think it does elevate your heart rate a little, but no, like nothing to be scared of with it. It's just comes together really freaking nice, dude. Like, it's really solid. And you start wondering, like the first half hour, you're like, does it have the goods? I can't tell. Is it just like some Mariah kind of feeling, more like, you know, compliant good? But then 30, 35 minutes in, you're like, yeah, dude, I got the head high. I'm freaking buzzing. I have this dialed in focus, good pee-pee tingles. Definitely, I'm sure it's DMHA that's in here because you got the pee-pee tingles. They're like a 6 or 7 on the pee-pee tingle scale. And you just feel like training. And 30 to 45 minutes in, it starts getting kind of aggressive where you really want to freaking push it on the weights with like no rest in between sets, the music sounding good. Again, you're not like higher than giraffe vagina, but you definitely have like a good head high and without like the negative side effect. Really good mix of mood elevation and focus. Everything feels very clean, well sourced, just a good, solid STIM Junkie pre-workout that's not over the top. The pumps are freaking nothing, homie. But I kind of like the 16 gram scoop. It's not heavy, so I would personally, like when I'm going to take this again, I'll throw some pump pills on it, some huge supplements, Magnify, or some transparent labs hitters, or whatever the heck, and keep it nice and light because it had you kind of moving, man. It's just a good freaking feel good, like the energy's solid on it, man. Like really solid, not over the top. Everything was just good on it, man, without being too much, and it leaves you feeling just freaking good, man. Like I'm in a really good mood. It's productive, good energy, very good strength, solid betas, like a good sense of urgency pre without the alpha yo or excessive heart rate or death. Solid, man. Really good right here. Very happy with it. When I say it has the goods, there's not, you don't question it. I mean, it's got the freaking goods. As I said, 6 or 7 on the pee-pee tingle scale. Not over the top, more like a 6. A 6 on the pee-pee tingle scale. But it all comes together nicely, comes together pretty quick, and it builds up to 50 minutes, and then you have your training aggressively, and just leaves you feeling good, man. That's what I got. So hopefully by the time you see this, I can link below where to get it. I hope one of my affiliates picks it up so I can make some freaking cash, homie. God bless all of you. Together, let's get this dang muscle. Nice job with this, man. Very happy. I'm out.